My name is Bill Eggleston, and I'm the lead faculty with the Welding Technology program at Lansing Community College. I've always enjoyed welding. I graduated from Ferris State College back in the early 70s, and I welded for a couple of companies after I graduated from Ferris, and then I started teaching here. I've been here over 30 years. The Welding Technology program here at Lansing Community College is welding with metals, metallurgy. We have blueprint reading, and we spend a lot of time in the lab working with students, welding with all positions. I'd like to pass that information on to other people. I'm chairman of the American Welding Society for the Central Michigan section.
I'm Brian Osbo. I'm a student here at Lansing Community College in the Welding Technology program. My job was eliminated. I'm now required to retrain as a pipe fitter in the Skilled Trades program.
We have about 700 per year students that we run through our welding program. We have 9 part-time instructors, and we have 2 full-time instructors, and they all work in industry. There are 3 programs here at Lansing Community College in the welding. We have a associate's degree, which is a 2-year program, and that also transfers to Ferris State University. We have a 2+2 program where they can get their associate's degree here and then transfer to Ferris for their bachelor's in welding engineering. Our other 2 programs are a Certificate of Achievement, which is a 1-year degree program. It's 33 credits. Our 3rd program is a Certificate of Completion. It's our first 4 welding courses.
As I move along, it will help me complete my requirements to become a journeyman pipe fitter. My prior experience in welding was related to sheet metal.
Welding certifications is a big thing for companies to just make sure they have their welders that do the proper procedures for what they produce.
Now the welding requirements will demand that I know how to weld and fabricate pipe and heavy gauge steel.
The American Welding Society predicts by 2019 we'll have 200,000 new welding jobs. The age groups in the Welding Technology program, the average age is about 28. We also have students that are older students, and we may have 50, 60-year-old students that come to our program. They may take welding because they want a career change, and there are jobs in the welding field, and they take welding and they seem to like it and to work with their hands as well as their mind. Our classes are about 70% hands-on.
My favorite part about the welding program is doing the weld itself. Most skilled trades are team effort, but welding, it goes down to the individual and how he completes the weld itself. So I would recommend this program. The lab is open most days. Anytime there's a qualified instructor on site, they've allowed me to come in and practice my welding. They not only allow me the time, they also give me additional instruction. They're very generous with showing me their talents. I have classmates that have learned just from the safety talks that we've been given in class and life experiences that we've shared on the job that we can share with the younger students.
The favorite part that I enjoy doing for my job is to teach people what I know and what I have experienced in the welding field, and just passing that knowledge on to the students, and in welding and inspection is what I enjoy the best.
My name is Adam Zink, and I'm a second-year student at the Capital Area Career Center, and I am in automotive technology. The aspect of the program that probably helped me the most was the hands-on part of it. Yeah, you do a little bit of work, but that's always required. You can't just jump into something and not have any knowledge of it. But definitely the hands-on part of it, and the teachers will come over and do hands-on with you to help you out 100% of the way. If you don't know something, don't be afraid to ask. They pretty much know everything about cars.
Before I got my teaching degree, I was a automotive service technician in a dealership. I also have some parts experience where I worked for both an aftermarket parts and in the dealership parts department. Our auto technology program is a 2-year program. In their first year, kids come in and like they're learning now, they learn basic safety. They're learning auto fundamentals like how to use ear tools and hand tools, what's inside an engine, four-cycle theory. Then they're going to move on to the maintenance part of things, where they're doing things like oil changes, tire, battery service, belts, hoses, all fluid services. And then they get a little bit of each area: suspension, brakes, electrical, engine performance, and engine repair. We're certified in those 6 areas. Then their second year, they come back and they actually specialize in those areas. And then they can, in the spring, we offer the state certification test from the state of Michigan, and they can actually get state certification.
You can specialize in 2 things your second year, and I specialized in electronics and brakes. I took brakes because I already know quite a bit about them. And they're easy, something to jump into. You need to know how to do brakes to get anywhere, pretty much in any automotive technology job. So I thought I'd challenge myself a little bit and give myself a little bit of slack, so I took electronics. So hopefully that'll make me a technician someday. What stood out the most to me about this program was definitely the size of the shop. The size of the shop was massive. The shop is gorgeous compared to any automotive shop around here, I've seen at least. The teachers, the cars, the staff, the range of tools we have every tool you could possibly think of. I can't even imagine how much money was spent here. I mean, we got 6 lifts. Just all the work, all the teachers put into it makes it so much fun. The computer programs are awesome to learn stuff on. So just everything. It's fantastic.
We have all different types of students. Some students that come in have never even picked up a screwdriver or a wrench, which is just fine. We work with them as well. And some students have maybe worked on a farm or worked with their parents on cars. So all different educational backgrounds, definitely, as far as cars go. It's definitely a place where young high school students can kind of find a career, obviously automotive, but it gives them a chance to get their feet wet and figure out if it's what they want to do or not.
I was interested in becoming a student at the automotive program at Career Center because of the opportunities, and you get college credit for one, and then there's a lot of job opportunities also, and it's a lot of hands-on work, and you learn more, and it's just a lot of experience. The aspects of the program that help me the most are like when we're in the engine room, taking apart an engine, because it's all hands-on. Like, we have some paperwork, but it's mainly filling out the specifications of an engine and mainly things like that.
Almost all of our students are Ingham County students, 11th and 12th graders normally. We also do take students from some students in Eaton County, but they have to deal with their counselors and our counselors on that to figure the logistics out there, but mostly Ingham County 11th and 12th graders. I get to work with students that have the same interests as me. I mean, 99% of our students are really, really into cars, and I am as well, of course. And I get to help them, start their future, get a career focus, and we get to fix cars every day. It's really a great time. I get to see light bulbs go off every day when a student doesn't have an idea of how something works or they don't understand how it works, and I get to help them through that, and they get to get the reward of, oh, that's how it works, and they figure it out, and I get to see those light bulbs go off in their head, and that's really cool.
I would recommend this class to others just because it'll teach them more and it'll give them more of a opportunity to learn something different instead of sitting in an office doing nothing.
If you're going to come to this class, do not waste our time. There's kids who drop out in the second day and say this class is not for me. This class is very limited to a select few. If you really want this class, I would say take this class or sign up for it because it's a fantastic class. I've learned so much and it's only my beginning of my second year and I got a whole year left ahead of me. So I would definitely say take this class if you're interested in automotive tech.
Interested students should visit our website, cacc/inghamISD.org, and there should be some contact information on there, how they could get plugged in. The other thing they can do is talk to their homeschool contact counselors. They work directly with us in placing students.
Greg Butts. I'm the Precision Machining Instructor at the Capital Area Career Center. Precision Machining Technology is a program where students learn how to operate precision machine tools for all kinds of different industries, including the automotive industry, the medical industry, aviation is big, and aerospace right now.
I chose precision machining because I thought it would be a really good idea to get a head start in my future because I'm looking to be a manufacturing engineer, and this place really offers the kind of knowledge that I can really benefit from. When I came here in my 10th grade visit, I noticed all the CNC machines, which are the computer machines, and I just noticed how powerful they were, and they can make basically anything, which is what I'm here for.
I chose precision machinery because my family is into the whole engineering and mechanical. So my mom thought it'd be a good idea for me to come and visit the program, and since I just love doing things with my hands, I just thought it'd be the best class.
For the most part, all students that come into the program are students that are looking for something that they can do with their hands, that is an actual career, that it's well-paying jobs are out there and available, and they're not the type that want to sit behind a desk and spend their time shuffling paper.
I want to make anything I can think of, basically. I want to be able to take a picture of something and make it, or measure it, or do whatever I can to have an entirely new part.
What I liked about the program is learn a lot more in here than you do at the high schools. It teaches a lot more technical knowledge, things that are really more used out in the real world.
I think the unique thing about this program is that it appeals to a broad range of students in their career goals or in post-secondary schooling goals. If a student is interested in being a machinist or a toolmaker, obviously we cater to that quite well with the equipment that we have here. But we also get a lot of students that are interested in being tool designers, where they work in a computer and design the products that get machined here. And then as well as the engineering field, I have several students that come in here that are interested in manufacturing engineering or mechanical engineering, and they need to know how things are made and actually get their hands on the equipment to understand how they can properly design the future equipment.
My favorite part would have to be able to run the machines, actually knowing what I'm doing, not just guessing, and actually be able to make something that most people don't even know how it's made. Is glad to have it's there.
We're learning new things, picking up new machines, learning more CNC, more of what employers are looking for. So, as the world grows, we're growing with it and teaching more things that are more applied. Right now we're adding a new program, Project Lead the Way. It's not so much of the machining side, it's teaching everything that has to do with manufacturing and engineering. It does some hydraulics, some pneumatics, a little bit of robotics. It's more on the CNC and stuff like that. It's basically growing to what employers are looking for.
Through the Precision Machining program, students can get up to 8 credits at Lansing Community College. They also get 4th year math credit here. We'd also offer up to 4 credits at Ferris State University from this program. Through the Project Lead the Way, or the engineering design class, there's going to be up to maybe 9 credits available at Eastern Michigan University.
I would definitely recommend this class to anybody interested in any type of machining or shop work for that matter, because this class is where you would go to learn. I mean, this is an excellent learning environment. We have a classroom, connected to our shop where we can sit down and we learn everything step by step, rule by rule, function by function, formula by formula. And after that, we come out here and we actually apply it to what we're doing. And Mr. Butch, our instructor, actually teaches us on the job what we would use our certain math functions for or our calculations.
I would recommend this class to all my friends. I mean, anybody, actually, because you get to learn how to make things. It's a valuable skill to have when you get out of high school.
You can find more information about the Precision Machining program or any other programs at the Capital Area Career Center's website.
The objective to the class is to get the students familiar with heavy equipment as far as checking them out properly, basic safety, general knowledge on what the machine is capable of doing and how much power they have.
Heavy equipment repair for this industry covers 4 different phases. You have diesel engines, you have hydraulics, electricity, and then powertrains, and powertrains take the most time, and that's normally 10 weeks.
I found out about this program by going to the LCC thing, and I read about the diesel and just got interested that way.
I like the labs that we do in the program. It's my favorite part. We get a lot of hands-on work and you get to see how things work instead of just reading about it in a book. I get a lot of time to experiment and actually run, not really run machines, but go out and look at them when it's on the machine and just figure out how everything works.
When you first start the program, you got a lot of classroom work. Then in the middle of the year, you got a lot of out-on, hands-on, and then near the end, you'll come back into the classroom for more work.
At the beginning of the year, they don't get out of my classroom. 2 reasons. First of all, they need to understand safety and more safety. You can never teach enough safety. Secondly, if they don't understand all that, if they can't understand or use my tools, I'm not giving them $50,000 worth of my tools so that they can go out there and beat them up. So at the beginning of the year, it's a struggle. We spend it 90% in the classroom. Once that is completed, then it's a 50-50.
The skills that they'll learn in our program is just to introduce them to heavy equipment, teach them a skilled trade, get them into the construction business. There's so many different fingers going in construction. You never know what you're going to be doing, really.
The program is unique from the standpoint that I get students from all walks of life. In other words, from the city who have never actually seen a wrench in their life, to the farmers who have actually wrenched for years, which is sort of neat that you see kids from all different walks of life that just come here because they're interested, which makes it fun.
Most challenging part is reading and understanding all the equations and everything for digging holes.
I strongly suggest that they have math because there is quite a lot of math involved in the grade stakes and figuring out yardage and stuff like that.
They've actually done a lot. We go out, like I said, and we look at machines and see, say we're looking at like wheels and tires or something, we go see how they operate on the machine. And we do a lot of in-lab work. It's actually inside the shop. Like we tear down transmissions and engines and complete rebuilds and look down to the smallest piece and details and see how everything works together.
If you leave here and go to work for CAT, you should still have the knowledge or Komatsu or Deere or whoever, which is sort of neat. I tried to make it general so that I wasn't defining someone to have to actually work here.
I would recommend this class. I've been actually trying to get people in my school to do it. It's a really great class if you're looking in this kind of industry. It's a good head, like a start. And if you want to finish it at another school at LCC, it's a great place to start for the program.